Good evening. We present the news summary for today, Thursday, the 6th of November. The newly appointed cabinet under the administration of President Patrick Emini have officially received their portfolios and taken the oath of office in a ceremony held at State House. The swearing-in marks the formal start of work for the new government following the recent elections.
The President, Dr. Patrick Emini, presided over the ceremony which saw each minister take the oath of allegiance and the oath of office. The new cabinet comprises of 14 ministers, 8 women and 6 men. Their portfolios are as follows. Minister for Fisheries, Agriculture and the Blue Economy, Wallace Cosgrove. Minister for Tourism and Culture, Amanda Bernstein. Minister for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora, Barry Faure. Minister for Youth and Sports, Kelsey Bell. Minister for Environment, Climate, Energy and Natural Resources, Marie-May Jérémy. Minister for Local Government and Inner Islands, Evelyn Rose. Minister for Finance, Economic Planning, Trade and Investment, Pierre Laporte. Minister for Health, Dr. Marvin Fanny. Minister for Education and Human Resource Development, David Pierre. Minister for Transport, Ports and Civil Aviation, Véronique Laporte. Minister for Homeland Security and Civil Affairs, James Camille. Minister for Industry and Enterprise, Géralda Desaubin. Minister for Employment and Human Resource Planning, Edith Alexander. And the Minister for Social Affairs, Family and Equality, Pamela Charlotte. The President will have the following portfolios: Department of Defense, Department of Legal Affairs, Department of Public Administration, and 2 new agencies, the Agency for the Prevention of Drug Abuse and Rehabilitation and the Mental Health Care Agency. The Vice President's portfolio will be as follows: Department of Information, Communication Technology, Department of Digital Transformation, Digital Governance. There will also be a Secretary of State for Digital Transformation and ICT, Department of Information, Department of Lands, Department of Housing, the Seychelles Infrastructure Agency. There will also be a Secretary of State for Lands, Housing, and for the Seychelles Infrastructure Agency, Department of Risk and Disaster Management, and a Secretary of State for Poverty Alleviation. For the newly appointed Minister for Finance, Economic Planning, Trade and Investment, Pierre Laporte, delivery of results is important.
The expectations are that we deliver on the mandate to which this government came to power. But for me, it's more the expectations of the people that matter more, because we know what we have to do, and the population is out there expecting a lot from us to bring a better lives to them, to bring a better country, a more modern, efficient country, as President said this morning, move the country to the next level.
The newly sworn-in ministers began their official duties immediately with the first cabinet meeting held this afternoon.
And the Cabinet Secretary, Margaret Momo, says that President Emini's new cabinet comprises of continuity and change within new portfolios being introduced to support the government's policy direction.
Foreign Affairs used to be with tourism. So now tourism has a specific ministry, tourism and culture. Culture didn't have a ministry before. Culture was part of a legal entity. So now culture will have a minister for tourism and culture. Foreign Affairs will give also emphasis to diaspora. Local government is still the same ministry. Now it's called Local Government and Inner Islands, to place emphasis on the need to also cater for the needs of the Inner Islands, Praslin, La Digue, and the rest.
In his address during the swearing-in of the new ministers, President Emini called on them to serve the people with integrity, transparency and dedication. He also reminded them that the public expects results and collaboration across all ministries.
I reaffirm today our zero tolerance stance on corruption. Every minister, along with their spouse and immediate family members, must uphold the highest standards of conduct, including full declaration of their assets. We will foster a cabinet culture that is open to scrutiny, media-friendly, and committed to proactive disclosures. Governance must be transparent, and reporting back to the people must be regular and sincere. To the people of Seychelles, some of my ministers may not be to everyone's liking, but it is impossible to please all of the people all of the time. But trust me when I say that I will insist on the highest standards of ethics, discipline, fairness, and efficiency.
Teachers are following their own digital learning materials using cloud platform, a learning management system. The training began yesterday and is being conducted through a 3-day workshop taking place at the Seychelles Institute of Teacher Education in Montfleury. The workshop is organized in partnership with the Commonwealth of Learning and the Africa Federation of Teaching Regulatory Authorities. Representing both organizations, Ms. Rama Shego Sheila Mafi stated that Model Cloud supports effective learning by accommodating students with diverse learning styles.
They will be able to design their own online classrooms on the Moodle platform, and they will be able to also create the teaching and learning activities on the same platform. A student or a learner can access material maybe from the phone, from the iPad, from the laptop, but they can still write by hand. After writing by hand, they can scan the work and upload on the Moodle platform, and the teachers will still be able to mark the work on the Moodle platform, which is handwritten. It accommodates all learning styles. We have learners or students who learn by seeing, so you are able to upload videos and pictures on this platform, and there are those who want to learn by listening. You can still do audio, and you can have text being converted into audio because we have artificial intelligence, and now you are able to accommodate every learner, even learners with special educational needs. We know we've got learners who are blind and they are able to access the material on Moodle with their screen readers.
The body of a man was discovered in a house at Kogat Estate this morning in the Montfleury district. According to police reports, parts of the man's body had already begun to decompose. When the SBC team arrived on the scene, pathologists had already examined the man's body. In the presence of the police, the body was then transported to the morgue at the Seychelles Hospital. An investigation is ongoing to establish the circumstances and cause of the death of the man. And with this, we have come to the end of this news summary. Thank you for your attention.